So he's actually a cowboy, and he worked on the largest beef ranch in Florida, like right by Disneyland, and it's actually owned by the Mormon church. But he grew up on that farm, worked on that farm, everything. Super goofy dude, awesome, fun guy. And he helped me to learn. The one thing I always think back about with that time with him was that I need to learn to stop and smell the flowers, which is something that I didn't learn until much later after my mission, when I started to get into Taoism and nature immersion. And I even remember by the end of my mission thinking to myself, and maybe even writing and maybe even saying to others, like, I don't know how to relax. Like, literally did not know how to relax. And that was just because I was on that Mamba mentality. Like, I was just going hard the whole time, and I needed to, and it was the plan of God, and it's who I am, and all that. But he really helped me to enjoy the journey. And I remember there was times where, like, I would get upset and frustrated with him because I'm trying to be the best teacher that I possibly can, to try and help people to change their lives, to help change the world, to be more like Jesus's vision of the world, to bring the kingdom of God into the earth. And he was just so goofy all the time. We would be like doing our studies, and I would be trying to teach him something, and dude would just not be listening at all. And like during like teaching lessons, I would just teach the whole thing. Like, he wouldn't even say a word, because I was just on that. I was just like, I am going to teach. I'm going to say everything I need to say, because you don't even know what we're talking about. So I just took over. But we did find like a balance point, and like throughout the 6 weeks that we were companions, because like I should have mentioned this earlier, but basically all of missionary life happens in 6-week intervals. And at the end of every 6 weeks, there's a possibility of a transfer where you would change companions or change areas. Sometimes no change happens, but missionary life is based on a 6-week rhythm. So, and we were only together for 6 weeks. My first companion, Elder Stanley, I was with him for 3 transfer periods. With Crowfoot, I was only with him for 1. With Justison, only 1. But probably around like the 4th week, we hit a stride where we kind of like figured each other out. And I remember having the best laugh at this one dinner. I can't remember who the people were, because like how it was, you're a missionary in Utah, you're a celebrity, everybody wants to talk with and meet with and hear the stories of the missionaries. And so that's how we got treated. And so every night we went to dinner at somebody's house. We were the guest of honor in someone's house in Bountiful, Utah, every single night. And these people had mansions. Like, I was in houses with these people at their dinner table with their families. Like it just blows my mind how this like experience that I had, that I can't really convey to anybody else, because I mean, the average person in Jersey Shore culture, right? How many times have you had dinner with a stranger in their house with their family? Probably like never, or less than 5. I had 7 a week, every single day. That's what we were doing. So it was like like a podcast every day. Like for an hour and a half, we were at these people's houses having conversations, random people. It was like Joe Rogan podcast. Like everybody, it was always new. Like every time it was new. So it was wild.